Okay, hi everyone, it's Koinzell here. So today we are going to try the Archer in the POG, Path of Glory. In fact, I was actually thinking that I may not need to use Archer after all, because I actually have a very balanced setup where I have Lan as my melee, Tamer as my melee. Yeah, I have two of each basically, two range via the Witch and Archer, and Shy and Barbarian, which is the sorry, Barbarian, the Destroyer, yeah. So I actually want to try out let's do a comparison. Let me choose the Destroyer instead. I will do a very simple one where I will move the character up front and we try and see how it goes. I just want to see, I'm not looking at the damage itself because the CP difference is also there. I'm looking at the skills, whether it can hit the correct places. So first off, let's start with the Destroyer. Let's see how he does. Then we will swap with the Archer after that. So this is my Destroyer here. Let's look at his skills. So, okay, I need to turn this off. Honestly, right, if I look at this, right, I feel he covers quite a nice area. Yeah. His is our AoE. Some semi-range skills like the cannon shot as well as the move where he lifts up the earth. Okay, now let's look at the Archer. Now his skills are very fast, there's no doubt about that. But his AoE, right, is the one that I have concern on. But it's still very nice to see him shooting like this, yeah? But if I want to invest in him, it means that I actually need to change his weapons to ping grade as well. Now, let's swap. So the Destroyer was doing fine in the area of effect. The Archer, right, as you can see, right, is very linear, his skills. The AoE is not that huge, but what he has for him, going for him, is definitely the speed of his skills. Very, very fast. It's pretty good too. Okay, let's look at Destroyer here. Oh my god, he flew all the way to the stairs. Yeah, this is the range skill I was talking about. Let's swap them around again. Because it's not very accurate just now. The main thing is that actually I need to sort in the same wave. Otherwise it's not accurate. But for POG, right, I feel like Destroy AoE is actually very important as well. What the Destroyer can offer. So let's look at the Archer here. He's actually doing well in this position because this is like a direct line of fire for him. And this is the Destroyer. You see right off the bat that Destroyer's AoE is actually pretty big. It's basically most of his skills are like this range. That's why Destroyer is actually pretty good in the endgame. But I will say probably Archer has dethroned him overall. And I don't know why my wish is already dead. Oh, okay. Because I only put one person here for the purpose of the testing. Okay, so anyway, I think that's that. I'm gonna do a full run now with the Archer. If you ask me, I feel like there's no real difference between the Archer and the Destroyer. The Archer is faster but smaller AoE. The Destroyer is slower but bigger AoE. So really depends on what you need. But the more difficult the difficulty that you are doing versus your CP, right? The more important the AoE is versus the straight hitting skill. Because you will reach a stage where instead of shooting the front, right, he turns around and shoot the mobs that's going to the back, and instead of shooting the front, so the linear attack becomes very wasted. Okay, so let's take the destroyer. I put the shine in. No, my lunge should definitely be here. My archer should be here. Sorry, not archer. My huntress. Okay, let's try something different. Let's put the archer in the middle, where the huntress is always at, and we do this setup instead. The problem with having 3 range, right, it makes it very awkward for me unless I don't see him as a range character. I see him as a semi-range character, then it's a different story. Otherwise, I actually have a very nice setup here where I have one of each type of class in each column. Or I can take this as a range, take this as a semi-range instead. Okay, we'll try this first. Just so that I can compare between the two of them actually. So see how far the shy skill is. Okay, this. Okay, I can't really see anything from this. We should move these characters all to the back. Let's see the archer solo. Since we're just testing and not looking to clear now. Yeah, so see, this is what I was talking about. The moment the mob goes past him, when your CP is not enough, he ends up shooting at the back and everything at the front just happily walks over. So POG, right, it's not just say, oh, I need to get all range character. It's not like that. But he has one thing going for him, which is the strays attack skill. But yeah, as you can see, he's wasting it by not shooting in the front, but shooting at the top instead. That's nice too. So this is what I was talking about. When he uses one range skill and hit either the top or bottom, it's very wasted in POG. Whereas for a class like Destroyer or Shy, when they use their AoE skill, it's all around them. So that's why range skill, right? Range character you should only have 2. That's enough. Okay, I'm going to try having the Shy solo so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Solo at the front. Especially the wave 2 mobs, I think that's the one that should see the best difference, because the wave 2 mobs are weaker. Okay, I don't need to change the formation. Sorry, I don't need to change the lineup, I only need to change the formation. Okay, let's see the Shy. So, right off the bat, you see she has very nice AoE, but she just wasted her skill as well. But I have to say the speed of Archer's attack is really advantage. It's a really good plus point. The only issue is that I've already done ping weapons for all of my POG characters. If I have not already done that, right, I may consider maybe replacing Destroyer with him. Okay, we are coming to wave 2. Here's a crazy thought. Shall we replace my archer with my huntress with the archer? Witch we will not replace because Witch has the healing buff. So there's no point in replacing the Witch. Tamer, I would want my Tamer here to clear anything that comes to the door. So that, you know, melee with huge AoE here at the door, there's at least one required here. Shy's AoE is really good. Look at this. But this wave, the mobs are really tough because they have added toughness. So it's not a matter of the skills damage. Different mods of each POG wave have different characteristics. So if I were to choose between Shy and say Archer, I think I will definitely pick the Shy. It's just a lot more balance. Okay, let's finish this for real this time. And look at the support, the Shy, right? Shy will actually chase enemy, but Archer won't because Archer in his roots he's like a ranged character. So that's the other bad thing. Whereas they will keep chasing. So I would say the Archer is good if you are lacking 2 ranged characters. But with my ideal setup right now, I actually don't want to replace one of my POG characters with Archer. Unless I invest in the ping weapon for him. Which I can. I do have the ping weapon and pin start weapon chest actually. So for me, changing him to be one of the POG alternates is actually very easy. Just take whoever I want to replace, give them all the gear to him, and just get his ping weapon, start weapon. Now the question is only whether I want to do it, that's all. Because that also means that he will be used in the Zodiac. And I honestly really like my Destroyer in the Zodiac. He's the only one who is smart enough to jump around using the auto combat, even though he's an alternate, right? Because there's no way you can control him. He's an alternate in the Zodiac. In that aspect, Shy actually loses out to the Destroyer in the Zodiac because Shy doesn't move around. Okay, she moves around, but not like the Destroyer. That was a attack buff, by the way. Actually, really looks good actually because of how fast his attacks are. But the thing is, because there's 3 characters hitting, right, you can't really tell the damage output. Okay, that's nice. Where he hits this, when he's in this position, he hits like this. It's actually quite good. So he should not be at the center. He should be at the top or bottom. Look at the Shy. Her range is so far that she will auto attack these mobs here. That's another blasting of her Shy. Because of that range bomb skill that she has. The setup I have for the Archer right now is there's only 5 skills actually in his lineup right now. The good thing about him versus Destroyer, I guess, is Destroyer always likes to jump in front. He jumps in front too often. When he jumps in front too often, right? When the other two characters have not caught up, right? Then there is an issue. But Archer, if I think about it, in Zodiac he shouldn't be too bad because after all Zodiac there's only one target. Archer's problem is when there's too many targets. Too many mobs. That's why his farming is not high tier. And he's not even lucky as well. Because I'm using him as the main character here actually. And because my CP is really high, so I can't really tell the difference. Even if I switch out the archer and put a buff, I can only compare based on what I see in terms of the range of the skills and the speed of the skills. If I had one of these characters without pin weapon, then I will replace with archer, I guess. But nah. Since they all have ping weapons and sub weapons, there's no really need to use archer to replace, I feel. All of these are top tier characters really. At least for the purpose of POG and Zodiac. Okay, let's just change into my main character. Let's look at the change it to exclude archer and include the destroyer. Okay, let's take everything out. Shall we try our lucky number 19? Yeah. Okay, so let's say we take out the archer, we put the destroyer in. So this is like my usual setup. The only reason I'm considering replacing the destroyer with the archer is also because it has a lower CP. Yep. Let's try this setup, which is basically my usual setup. This is where the barbarian is. Oh, sorry, the destroyer is. Let's just use zoom on him. His AO is really good. Okay, there's something off with the sound actually, there's no music. uses healing warps or whips. The reason why I'm not considering to replace the Huntress with the Archer is also because the Huntress has a longer range, although her speed is slower. So she can help hit mobs they may have rompong past her or mobs here, instead of doing nothing. Of course, the only problem is that she ends up hitting the back instead of the front. But I have to say I'm happy with my setup here, so I don't think I'll be using Archer in my POG. But he's definitely a good character to use. It's just that I already have the top tier characters and I've already geared them up, so look at the amount AoE here, it's really, really good. Having 2 AoE here really makes a lot of difference as opposed to like 1 range, 1 AoE. Maybe the more accurate test would have been just to take the bug away completely, have the Archer and the Lance still here. Let me heal up. Oh, I think yeah, they're burning badly. That was the explosives whips. He basically is a free clear for the level that he appears in. Okay, now I also want to test something else, which is to put the Shine in front instead of the Destroyer. Shucks, well, Banquet has started, but I still have so many rounds of POG to do. Okay, maybe we'll do it another day. Okay, the last one. Let's let the... Oh, but she's not attacking. I wanted the Milan to attack the game mob. The boss, I mean. Okay, let's hope we get something good here. As long as it's not 1.5x, I won't complain. This is terrible though. Okay, so next thing we do is to do a sense formation and put the archer instead. Let's see at wave 7, right, whether it can clear everything. Because I noticed that it was very easy to clear everything at the wave 7. Oh, wait, I'm not use the tickets yet. I suppose we can miss a few minutes of banquet. That's fine. Yes, 11. Should be another 19. Up. Oh wait. Of course, clearing the wave, we have to bear in mind that the archer does have lower CP, about 1.3k lower than the destroyer. The stray skill has very low damage actually. As in the damage percentage of the skill itself. Okay. Feels weaker actually. The destroyer will have cleared everything when the boss reaches here, at the end of the aura. But I have to bear in mind that CP is lower also. So I think if I were to conclude after these few rounds, right, I'll say the archer is about the same, on par with destroyer in POG. Maybe slightly better he actually gets better the more you invest in him because of how fast his skills are. So the more likely you are to one shot a mob, the better his DPS will be basically. Since his skills are linear and not AoE. Shy is a good option here. Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking about wave 7 just. I was talking about the wave with the golem. Yeah, I made a mistake earlier. When I say I wanted to compare. You see, when the mobs are fast but low in HP, his clearing speed becomes really good. Okay. Crap, he ran away. Oh, but he's almost dead anyway. Oh my god, it's 2 again. 2 and 2 again. So 19 is, I guess 19 is not my lucky number anymore. I know there's Banquet, but I feel like just finishing all my POG first. Yeah, let's just finish it all. The most accurate test is if I create the exact same gear for the Archer and Barbarian, and Destroyer, and then we compare them. But I don't want to invest a ping weapon just like that. Actually, I can. There's no point in it being inside the storage anyway, the chest. Oh, that's actually the Blackrock Shrine. Okay, wait, let me just pause. Okay, actually, since I'm not using the Archer anymore, I guess it's time to stop the video here. So I guess my conclusion right now is that for me, because I already invested in my current ideal lineup, right? There's no real need for me to replace them with Archer, so I won't be replacing Archer here. Unless one day I can get the same gear on them and then we can compare. But I would say Archer is definitely a strong character to have if you do not already have the best characters like what I have here, suited for the POG. And if you ask me, I would say that likely Archer in POG will be slightly better than the Destroyer. But you need to invest in him. He cannot be a low CP character in your POG lineup. He has to be like the second highest CP guy if you are not using him as a main, in order for him to truly shine. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.